Yes. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany and today we're doing a new little series on my channel called Life Bytes with a Y for the I in bites. I don't know why. I'm a child of the early 2000s and I truly can't help putting a Y where there's an I or a Z where there was an S. Brittany was here, anybody? So Life Bytes is when we get together once a week to chat about ways to make your adult life a little easier. I don't know if you guys know this, if I have any younger viewers, but being an adult is so hard. You're faking it until you make it. And I feel like I'm a 32-year-old lady, I've learned a lot and I want to share some of those things with you. So today I'm going to be doing 5 tips for achieving your goals. And I'll try to keep up some of that content throughout the year to keep us motivated. So let's jump into it. So the first one is really important. You need to sit down and write out your goals and not just like, oh, I want to get healthier or, oh, I want to make more money. You need to be incredibly specific about your goals, as specific as you can be. It doesn't have to be a whole SMART goal situation, but you do want to make sure that you'll be able to understand when you've hit that goal. You know, feeling healthier, how do you actually want to feel? What does that look like for you? Is it a difference in the way your body looks? Is it a difference in your energy level? Really write out exactly what it is. For example, one of my goals this year is to grow my Etsy shop. What that looks like for me is $1,000 a month of revenue from my Etsy shop. So that's a very specific goal. My end date is December 31st, 2021. So when I look at that goal, I know exactly what I'm going for. So be very specific and don't be afraid to make really lofty goals. I love a good lofty goal. Just make sure that you are able to measure when you've hit it. Okay, so tip number 2 is you want to write down your goals daily. This is a little extreme, but it is such a useful practice. So many of us sit down, me included. I have such a bad habit of this, of writing out all my goals in December and in January, having them front of mind. And then sometime, usually in like May, I'll find a notebook and I'll be like, oh, those are my goals. The truth is, the way you achieve goals is small, little, consistent steps daily. And so if you're not constantly reminded about what your goal is, it's really hard for you to make decisions that will serve that goal. So if you're writing them down daily, especially in the morning, you'll have in the front of your mind, here are my goals for the day. And so now your mindset is automatically switched to, okay, what are the few things I can do in the next 24 hours that will help me hit these goals? And I think you can do this 2 ways. You can write down your goals for the year or your big lofty 5-year dream goals, but you can also write down 1 or 2 monthly goals that you have for yourself. It would probably take no longer than 3 to 5 minutes just to jot them down. And then you've just kind of reprogrammed your mind that these are your goals for the day. Don't feel tied to like pen and paper. You can type them up, you can text them. Wow, I'm really, oof. You can use the Notes app on your phone. You can email yourself. It doesn't really matter your venue. Just make sure that as you're typing it, you're really like cognizant of what you're typing or writing and you're very focused in on your goals. Tip number 3 is scripting. Oh my gosh, in the world of manifestation, there is nothing better than a good scripting session. So scripting is when you literally write down your future goals or your aspirations, your dreams, as if they've already arrived and they're here and you're just sitting in a moment of gratitude, being thankful for all the things. You're feeling the emotions, you're experiencing all of like the vibes that you might have. Now, scripting can seem a little woo-woo to some people, but I like woo-woo. Woo-woo works for me. I'm gonna use woo-woo till it no longer woos. I just think it's such a powerful display of gratitude. Personally, I'm planning on scripting once a week. Use those annual or monthly goals that you've written down to script out how it feels when you've achieved those goals. You can do it weekly, you can do it every other week. If you really want to get into it, you could do it daily, but really make sure you set aside time to script and feel in gratitude in that moment. There is nothing, even if you don't believe in the law of attraction or manifesting things or anything like that, there is nothing like switching your mindset to gratitude. It changes your entire outlook on life. It changes your focus on what you have and how grateful you can be for that. That truly changes your life. So, if nothing else, this is good for a positive mindset, for a positive attitude, and I really do believe it helps you achieve those goals. We love a good script session. Just like with writing your goals down, do it on paper, email it, text it, whatever, but just make sure that you're really living in that moment. A little pro tip on this, go ahead and write some things you have currently that you're grateful for. Personally, I will write mine in the terms of I'm so grateful to the universe, you know, I'm all that universe vibes, whatever, but you can write, you know, to God, you can write to the big spaghetti monster in the sky, whatever you want. You can just write to yourself. In the words of Snoop Dogg, I want to thank me. However you decide to do it, just make sure you're really living in that moment of current and future gratitude. Okay, tip number 4 is so powerful to me. I know when I'm falling off the wagon because I stopped doing this. It is to surround yourself with content related to your goal. When I am trying to get healthier, I'm on YouTube looking up healthy recipes, healthy grocery hauls, workout routines. I'm on Pinterest looking for ideas. I'm following people on Instagram who have similar goals. I'm talking with people who I know enjoy those things. But then when your girl starts falling off the wagon, slowly I stop looking at that content. I stop reading those books. I maybe like don't engage with those Instagram pages as much because I start to feel kind of like guilty maybe, or it's just like not my path right then. So I think it's really important as you go through the weeks and months of your goals to engage with content that supports your goals. Listen to audiobooks. I love a good audiobook. Audible is great. I'm sure they gave me like a referral code, so you get a book and I get a book. I don't know, but I'll look it up and I'll link that below. But you can also use an app called Libby to download, as long as you have a library card, you can download audiobooks for free. YouTube channels, Instagram, Facebook groups, however you like to consume content, it's really important that you give yourself some time to engage with that kind of content. It's going to be similar to writing your goals down. It's front of mind, it's top of mind, and it's going to get you in that place to where you are thinking about and you're programmed to get your goals, and you're constantly surrounded with content of people doing the same thing. So try it out. Okay, our last tip for the day is to remove resistance. Oh my God, this one it's probably the most important one, because there are so many points when we're about to do something to get us closer to a goal. A moment of resistance pops up and we're like, okay, I'll do it later. If I'm about to film a YouTube video and I go to turn on my camera and the battery's dead and all my extra batteries are dead or missing, I've automatically put myself in a place where I have to wait to charge the battery, and then I have to get that motivation back up, sit down again. All these little moments of resistance can take you from, wow, I had a little bit of motivation, the motivation was squashed, and now I'm gonna have to wait for that moment to come to me again. It's the same thing if you're doing any kind of goal. Let's say you wanna get a little bit healthier and you're like, oh, let me go eat a healthy snack. You go into your kitchen. It's like everything requires you to prep or cook or whatever, and you're just not feeling it. You're gonna order something out. I totally get that. And sometimes it's hard to order healthy food out, or it's incredibly expensive. So you want to make sure as much as possible that those mundane tasks of like charging your camera battery, washing your fruits and vegetables when you come in from the grocery store, ordering supplies to make your crystal bracelets, note to self, that you do those when you have a little bit of downtime. Take a week and just every time you're about to do something that would help you achieve your goal and you're like, oh, like you get that little frustration moment, write it down. So that way you can look back after that week or 2 weeks or whatever and go, okay, here's some things I need to focus on. I need to pick out my workout videos before I start to do my workout. I need to wash my fruits and vegetables when I come home, whatever it may be. You want to make sure you're getting those little moments of resistance out of there. We don't need it. We want them gone. All right, guys, so that's it for today's video. I really do believe that this year we're gonna achieve some pretty cool shit together. If you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and subscribe. You can like it. Also, comment maybe any tips you have. What things have you done to achieve your goals? At the end of the day, all really, really big goals are small, consistent, daily changes in habit. They're usually things that take maybe 30 minutes or less every day, and they're all very achievable. So we can do these hard things. We just need to get our mindset right. So thanks for joining me, you guys. I will see you in the next one. What do we think of the name Life Bytes? Do you like it? Do you hate it? I like it. Do you like it? Or Millennial Minutes? I love alliteration and I love wise as eyes. Okay, bye guys.